Upland Revival we ain't here to hate, we here to educate. Check the data, check the facts, we don't fabricate. Revival on the mic, yeah, we set it straight. 55 pages deep, try to debate. Yeah. Dollar per thousand, that's the UPX rate. They call it free, but check your bank statement date. FSA properties looking real great till you build and realize the E2 too late. Too small for a structure, can't fit on a plate. 100K net worth and your free mints evaporate. 1.5 cents to one, same price at the gate. Dry cleaner the track field, how you gonna equate? 10% fee every time that you trade. 5 from the buy, 5 from the seller paid. Gone and it purse pricing, but the rates never displayed. We just want the framework, why's it feel like a raid? We ain't here to hate, we here to educate. Check the data, check the facts, we don't fabricate. He lever on the mic, yeah, we set it straight. Run the audit, run the tools, we don't hesitate. L, chill, LA, from 30 up to 2. 0 rewards, tell me what that ranking do. 5 origins merge and everyone came through. As a first, not in a regimen, I thought we were through. Spent 1,300 Sparklet on a single merge move. 500K a week on contracts for the crew. Construction hubs fire, that's the one thing that's true. Championship racing, yeah, that's solid too. But 7 months of boost that they said were coming soon. Selling vehicles with promises, singing the same tune. We still play the game, we ain't leaving the room. We just want the truth, not the marketed perfume. 16 positives, 19 contradictions. 158 articles, no fiction. Real talk boxes, honest predictions. Upland Revival, community conviction. As you check the loaded, 280 structures deep. Bill planner telling you what categories you need. Flip calculator showing you the fees, they don't speak. Merge planner proving what that Sparklet's gonna eat. We got the glossary, 84 terms defined. Every guide fact checked, every number aligned. News drops Wednesday, real talk every time they announce the vision. We just read between the lines. Announce it, explain it, sell it, delay it. Launch it half-baked and they rebrand and rename it. 6-step pattern and they still can't contain it. Upland Revival. Yeah, somebody had to say it. We ain't here to hate, we here to educate. UplandRevival.com, come investigate. The data doesn't lie, the community is great. Revival in the building, we ain't running late.
God. All right, Kev, man, let's run this back, bro. Are you there? Kev, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course, man. How you doing?
Come on, man. I gotta see that pretty face, man. Come on, get back on here, bro. Where you at? There's my boy. Come on now. Come on. What is going on? We are Upland Revival. Welcome, guys. We just had our song play out there. It's so much fun. We got so many fun things that we're going to be kind of talking about through today. But just want to kind of shout out because we finally got my comments section put up here so I can read the comments sometimes every once in a while. So I want to say what up to who's out there. We got Cryogenics. We got Shaq. We got Shaq in the house. We got Metaverse Millen. We got everybody, man. I love it. I love seeing everybody on here, man. Oh, there you go, Kevin. Kevin's Kevin's got the comments on the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying, like Shaq, she made a suggestion that we do a better job.
Yeah, and I wanted to do that. I want to make sure that we are
comments, so
I want to make sure that we're always
to help us.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have the worst terrible. I have eyes. I have bad eyes. I cannot read that. I cannot read this comments.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to get some glasses, man. I cannot read those comments, but I will try to engage with there if I see in the comments. All right. Much love to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want to do a brief little recap about the Up and After Dark show that we did just last Friday. Love those guys, man. We had such a great time. I think it's really cool because we all have different perspectives. We all have different walks of life. We come from different places, different scenarios. We also have different things going on in our own life. But in that moment on Up and After Dark, it was just four of us dudes chilling on a show, hanging out, talking about the future success of Upland and how we could make this game absolutely incredible. And I'm really, really excited about how we came away from that, because I think when people see us engage with everybody else, they finally realize, we all have the same goals. We all have the same alignment. Right. We're all trying to get to the same end game, which is success of Upland, right? And success in our ROIs and how we play this game and, in our portfolios with Upland. And so that's really exciting because I'm starting to see a lot of the same rhetoric. We're like, dude, we love Upland, but I mean, we've been here for quite some time. And, we were going through some chat in Discord, actually, because I finally got back in Discord. And you know, I was messaging with a couple people, and I saw, you know, some really great comments and some really great, like, you know, excitement for some things that had been talked about back in 2020. I think one of our buddies posted an article from 2020. He was like, "Hey, look at this. This is really cool." And I was like, "Yeah, I read that 5, 6 years ago, dude," and it's bringing back PTSD because these are literally things they promised from 5 or 6 years ago, which is why I get so upset about the Uppies and the things that they're trying to do when they say this is going to be the foundation of Upland. And all we're trying to do is call them out, and we're trying to speed things up, and we see a unique roadmap to get that success, and that's what Kevin the Man and I are doing, man. Kev, how you doing today, bro? How do you feel
Doing
like the
good.
show went on Friday?
You know what? Friday was great. I think that it's great to get to know some of the players that we kind of hear about on YouTube on a regular basis. So it was great. I mean, the group of guys are fantastic. I think that we could easily get along with them on a regular basis.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
I think that the whole thing where you know, like, that we're disconnected from some of the other groups out there, I
Yeah.
feel like that's kind of bogus because in reality, like, we all pretty much agree on, I would say, easily 90% of the items out there.
Yeah, we do.
The one thing that we really all agree on is that we need new players, and I
Yeah.
don't see anyone kind of disagreeing with that. And we're
I
thinking
think you
that
have to understand too, Kev, that when people say that we're disconnected, we're OGs. We have put a lot of money in this, and no one wants to see an OG be somewhat pessimistic about their investment, right? Whether they want to call it investment or a game that they like to play. I think what most people get confused is people take it personal. And we need to remember to not take it personal and to not let our emotions become our reactivity to what we're trying to say, right? We're just trying to tell them the truth. And so it's not that we're disconnected. It's that we've been doing this for 6 years and we've been hearing the same rhetoric, the same bullshit, the same lies. And maybe not lies. I don't want to say lies. I just want to say they're not as transparent as they could be with what's coming out. Like take X1 for example, right? X1 is supposed to be our influencer, if you will, right? This guy's supposed to
teacher,
be, yeah, a teacher for all of us to teach us how to play
sure.
the game. And I've come to him multiple times, a big player, an investor, and says, "Hey, buddy, I'm confused about a few certain things. I'm confused about how, you know, this works and this operates. Can you please explain to me how the merges, the merges, I'm gonna call them merges from now on, bro." The
Yeah,
merges, hashtag
exactly.
merges in the chat, bro. Hashtag merges. But
Yeah.
my point being is, I want to know. Okay, what's going to be the utility for these cards? What's going to be this? What's going to be that? And instead of, you know, just saying, "All right, Kate, I'm going to come on your show and I'm going to explain this to you," you know, we get mocked and ridiculed. And it's just like, does he really know the answers? I don't think he even does sometimes. I think that's what's frustrating is we just want to have a conversation and expose the questions that we have because it's mostly questions that everybody else has that aren't
Well,
being answered.
it's just questions of common sense. And
Yeah.
you know, like, one thing that most people agree on that play the game, there are a few that don't, is that we should have utility
Yeah.
before the announcement
Yes.
comes out, because that makes the
Yes.
most sense. And we actually
Has
have
that
Wolf
ever
in
happened
the
in
chat.
Upland?
What's up, Wolf? How you doing?
Wolf is in the house. What up,
He's in
Wolf?
the
What up,
house.
Shaq? What up,
Yeah,
everybody, man? I love seeing the crew in here tonight, man. This is awesome. Love seeing
yeah.
everyone show up, man.
Hell
This is
yeah.
great.
So I mean, all in all, I think you know, like, one thing that I know for sure is we have a large group of players that we've talked to that are inactive right now, and we still kind of talk to them here and there.
Yeah.
And a lot of their concerns are the things that we mention and that we
Yeah.
talk about. So it's not like we're doing this for the community.
Yeah.
It sometimes it, you know, it may, like, I see comments, "Oh, Kevin's negative and this and that." Yeah,
Some
sometimes I
negative.
am negative.
You're
No, I
not
mean,
negative, bro.
I
You're
mean,
not negative.
I'm
You're
telling
no.
the truth,
You
you
keep it
know.
real, bro. You even keep it real with me. You call me crazy for buying Uppies. You keep it
I
real,
mean,
bro.
you
That's
are
not
crazy for buying up.
correct. And I know that I
Yeah,
am. I
I
know I
mean,
am.
holy smokes.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that
We'll get
today.
back to that. My point being is you're not negative, Kevin. You keep it real, and you're
Yeah,
honest, and you also want the best for Upland. You're not going to sit here and say, "Oh,
always.
Upland is the greatest metaverse game ever," just because we want to protect it. No, if we actually want to protect Upland, we call that shit out for
We
what it
gotta
is.
tell
We
the
say,
truth.
"Listen, yes." It's time to be accountable for not producing what you promised you would produce the OGs of 6 years. You promised me utility.
Exactly.
Just all you got to do is do the right thing, Upland, and let's communicate and send your influencer or what. I can't even call him an influencer, right? Because it's just like, dude, you literally have an opportunity to do something great for the community, and you don't even buy into it yourself. If you're going to be an influencer for a company, you better have a higher portfolio in the game. You should be invested. You should believe in it yourself, not have a portfolio. And they send this guy out here to tell us how to play the game. And then when we don't know how to play the game because they've changed it so much on us, and we beg him to show us how to do it, he laughs at us and mocks us. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, bro? I mean, if he was my employee, he'd be fired. Just saying. If he's my employee, he'd be fired.
Hey, Wolf just said that Kev is not negative. He's in an abusive relationship. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he remembers. You know what I mean? I mean, that is a pretty good analogy of kind of what's going on
That's
here.
my boy. I love me some Wolf. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah. That is real.
Because
I mean,
honestly, I never thought it was real until you said it on the show on Friday night, and you were talking about being in an abusive relationship, and then I'm like, damn.
It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Some people like it, some people don't. You know, like, and I guess we like it. That's why we stick around. You know?
I'm gonna tell my wife that, bro. Kevin said I like to be in abusive relationships, baby.
Right. That says a lot, huh? I won't definitely get into crossing your wife, but
Me
I
neither,
get it,
bro. Me neither.
You know,
bro.
I mean, we obviously want the best for Upland. We want the best for the community. We want Upland to win, and we want our players to win. Like we've mentioned, we've been doing this for quite some time, and we want to see everyone see success from it. And there is a road to success. I mean, we definitely see that there's an avenue to success, but what we really need, we need the platform to work correctly. One of the things that we were talking about was we do so much as a community, embracing a player, bringing them in, educating them, getting them involved in our Discord channel, in our YouTube streams. I mean, we are doing a lot to get people involved in the game. That one thing that Upland needs to do is deliver. They need to deliver. People don't like to hear a bunch of things that are going to happen in the future, get FOMO'd on it, and then realize in the end that some of the things aren't coming as quick as they can, and they're going to get burnt out quick. We're all willing to wait a little longer because it makes sense to wait, you know, like for us, based on our initial investment, but someone knew it's going to be difficult for them to kind of get involved. And I mean, just to kind of answer like Shaq's question, you know, like obviously we know X1 isn't allowed, you know, to have a large account. You know, like that's not what we're saying. We're saying that he should be the teacher, the overall teacher of the game. Obviously, X1 would have, I guess you could call it, like insider information, and he would actually be able to manipulate the market in a way that wouldn't be fair if he had a huge account. And we definitely understand that. So we definitely understand that.
No, it's more along the lines of you know, someone that's telling us what to do and how to do, and we just want to see him match his actions to that too behind it. And I think that with X1, I think he's great. Like I said, I think he's cool. I think he's a good guy.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, but like I've reached out to him. I've got DMs out to him. Kevin's got DMs to him that got ghosted. It's like we're not trying to be disrespectful. We're not trying to be anything. We just want to learn.
Okay, here's the thing too, man. Like I honestly didn't start the conversation with X1. Like X1 started the conversation with me.
That's true. You know, like, that's actually true.
I'm actually tired of talking about him because I mean, although he's cool and he does his part for the game, he's kind of insignificant when it comes to my overall goals. And I don't really know necessarily if he's worth talking about all the time because he is who he is. I mean, he reached out to me. He asked me if he could help us with anything that we've got going on. He wanted to know kind of like why I was getting back involved in the community. I gave him a lengthy response, and you know, like he basically said that he was looking forward to kind of coming on the show and he would definitely be interested in doing it. And when it came down to him actually delivering, that's when he did the ghosting. So if he just would have minded his own business, not reached out to me, not tried to talk to me about it, and basically at that point not had committed that he would come on the show,
Yeah.
we never really would have been talking to him
I agree.
about.
Let's move on. Let's
That's
move
really
on.
what it
You're
is.
absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right. There's no point even talking about it because, again, you know what? I don't want to be negative. And every time it comes up, it brings up a little bit of negativity because I'm like, dude, he did ghost us. And we just we thought,
And he
as
started it.
Upland Revival, yeah, we thought that was going to be a great outlet to have a good connection with someone that could help us get more information to spread to all of our peeps and to our community. That's all that we were looking forward to doing, and that got kind of like cut off from us for no reason. And then not only did it cut out from us, but then we got mocked and like made fun of because we're trying to do something different, and that's all. So no more. Let's let it go. Love X1. X1, you have an open invitation. Come on the show anytime.
Let's talk a little bit about the website.
Let's go.
Over the last 2 weeks, we've had 182 active users. And what I mean by active users are people that have spent more than 7 minutes on the site.
That's amazing.
So we've actually had over 1,000 views on the site so far. And
That's
a good
amazing.
portion of them are coming, they're just new players that have no idea how to play the game. They're more than likely not involved in Discord. They're more than likely like they don't know about the community. So the fact that we've been able to reach 1,000 people in roughly 2 weeks is substantial because it will help them from making big mistakes that will burn them out quickly. So that's our overall goal. That is our overall goal, is to help a new player decide what would be best for their overall experience within Upland. So 1,000 views, man, within the last 2 weeks is awesome. So we're going to continue to grow and grow. And this is just the beginning, like I know twice have talked about this, but it's literally just the beginning. Like we're going to continue to grow this. And look, we're looking for feedback from everyone in the community. I don't look at this as Upland Revival's website. I look at this as the community website, and I've proven it already. Like there's been 7 instances where someone has said, hey, you could clarify a little more on this page or something, and we made the clarifications as quick as possible because we definitely don't want to be giving bad information to anyone, but we definitely want to give the information to be there for someone so we can help them along their road, because as we all know, there's a lot going on in Upland on a regular basis. Things can change very quickly. I mean, look at STEM right now. Things change fast. And if someone doesn't have a communication group that they're relying on, they could easily get burnt out quickly by making a quick mistake. So Wolf, appreciate it. The website is informative. Right on. Wolf and everyone else, if you guys have things that we can add to it, like, let's do it.
Let us know.
We don't want to do it all alone. We really don't. We just decided to do it because honestly, nobody else was doing it. And we don't want people to get burnt out. We want people to feel that same fuzzy feeling that we all feel when something good happens in the game. That's what we want.
I have to say, on that note too, for the first time, and I know, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, guys. It's all good.
Tell them the other part too, not just the good part.
I know. I'm gonna do all the things. All right. Number one, for the first time in 6 years, all right, I am getting that fuzzy little feeling. All right, I'm getting that fuzzy little feeling, and there's a reason why. Because yes, I feel like Upland has a lot of potential with its Uppies, which we're gonna get into, obviously, but your boy can finally buy USD.
That's a big thing, because
number one, guess what? Look at what it's doing for the economy, right? Because
you don't have to hear no crap from me anymore about.
Well, that's why I had to do it, bro. I had to stop asking you to buy my Uppies for me, bro, because I was embarrassed. You kept talking shit every time I bought my Uppies.
You always had to second guess if it was the right move. Now, in the privacy of your own little bubble, you
my shameful privacy.
Super.
You guys don't even know, dude. You guys have no idea. I literally dropped a lot this weekend on Uppies, and it's because we're going to talk about this, and because what excites me,
thousands of dollars. Like, I cannot believe it,
Kevin.
What? Okay, go ahead. I'll let you explain to the
No,
people why you did this, because
it's
I still don't understand.
okay. Listen,
I mean, look
I
at K Twice. K Twice basically said, "Man, I wish I would have told you this on the show, so that way they could have got your natural reaction to it."
yeah, I did. I told him this morning before the show. I said, Kev, yeah, I spent this much money on Uppies. And he goes, what the fuck? What are you doing? What? I said, this is why I didn't tell you before I did it, bro, because you would have talked me out of it. And here's why. Here's why
I'm
I did it.
calling on Upland to take your USD away again, so that way you can go through me, because you need help, bro. We need like a 1-800 gambler line or something to talk you through this. I don't know what.
Okay, all I know, all I know is number one, there will never be any more origins printed, right? Ever. No more origins printed. And so that tells me all I really need to know, as long as Upland does what they're supposed to do and they do the right thing, and they give the Uppies utility, especially the origins. All they got to do is follow through with what they said, and said they're going to give the Uppies utility. And if they do that, the origins are the only ones that will be the most rarest across the entire foundation of Uppies. The origin should have the highest and utmost specialist utility. They should, because they're the first ever minted, and they're only origins that will ever be printed. They'll never be printed again. Everything else can be printed. So when you're merging and you're using an merging mechanism, you're creating a rarity. Like Upland said, it's our jobs to create the value of these said items. Correct? Did they
I
not
mean,
say
they
that?
said that, but then remember what they did?
I know they took it away from right when they did that. It's messed up.
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah.
why are you bringing up all stuff, man? Let
I
me.
mean,
You're hurting my heart.
I'm just being real, because I don't want anyone to go out there and buy any Uppies without the understanding that things could change.
Yeah,
I mean, Kate Twice,
but
you
look,
told me today that you're gambling on it.
for sure. But
You know
listen.
what
Here's
I'm
the
saying?
deal.
So we don't
Oh,
want
for sure.
everyone gambling on it, you know,
I don't want anyone gambling on anything. I don't want anyone to
unless they want to.
Yes, unless you want to. Like, I had another person in the Discord say that they thought that I said don't buy Uppies. I would never say that. I apologize if that ever came across. I would never want to do that. I think that Uppies are obviously the most foundational part of this whole entire game. And if Upland does the right thing, which they're supposed to, which is give these Uppies utilities, it will send the origins to a whole different stratosphere, because they're so limited. And they should have very good utility because they're so scarce. And so that creates a demand. For me, all I'm seeing is this. As of 2 days ago, there was 14,000 something merges. Within 48 hours, there's been over 2,000 merges, bro. That's That's
I
not
mean, that's
me.
good. That's good. And let me ask
Good,
you,
Kevin. Good, Kevin. That's phenomenal. That is more action than Upland's ever seen. With
that's
that
true.
type of buying and
That's
selling in
true.
so long, that's a market.
And
Kev,
what
right now.
prices are you seeing
So
compared
check
to
this out
when
right
you
now.
first started buying these?
If anyone wants to be smart right now, you will go out there and you'll start buying up the firsts, and you'll merge them into origins, and I will buy them on the open market from you. So if you want to go buy an Uppie or if you have Uppix and you buy an Uppie for 40,000 Uppix, and you want to sell that for USD, there's ways to cash out right now. So this is the first time I've seen a market like this, to where it can create some good value, and you could make money if you are doing this the right way. Now, I'm looking to hold everything, because I want this to be merged with K Twice, and I want to be helping with the merges. I want to be holding origins for a very long time. I want to be giving you utility if you're holding origins. If Upland comes out with a utility for the cards, me and Kevin are launching out a utility immediately. We'll be launching out a monthly stipend that I will literally front, and it will be a way to where you can come to our website, you can log in through your account, and if your blockchain says you own a level 7 or level 8, we're going to be giving out some Uppix per month for utility. If Upland does the right thing and comes out with their own utility, we're going to match it with our own private utility, because we believe in Upland that much. And again, we want this to be super fun and exciting. And again, all Upland has to do is the right thing. Do the right thing and make the origins, the
So
most highest. And
here's the thing. Here's my thing on this, and I'm
yeah,
with
yeah,
you, Kay. You
for
know
sure,
I'm
for sure.
always with you, bro. You know I'm
I
always
know.
there for you. But the fact that they came out and evaluated the market and said that they never expected prices to be this expensive,
They
the
did.
fact that they decided that it would be best to add more Uppies to lower the costs, I mean, in reality, they want the cost to be affordable. Even Origins, I mean, they want prices to be lower. So the fact that they're thinking that
They've
they
done that
want the
every time
prices
too.
to be lower, and they stimulated the Uppies economy in a spot where there
I
would
think
be.
they did the opposite.
I mean, well,
Hear me
don't you
out real
think
quick.
that they'll just come out and do
Hear me
something
out though.
different?
Hear me out though. So when they stimulated the economy, what did they do? They forced Origins to be merged. Origins are being merged forcefully. The algorithm is not the same. And I shouldn't be telling you guys this, because if you guys learn the algorithm, you guys would be buying this hand over fist, because they are forcing Origin merges, right? When you're forcing Origin merges, you're depleting the rarity. So I'm just buying up all the Uppies that I possibly can as Origins, because it doesn't matter if it's a first or a BL, whatever the second one is, BL something. I don't even know what BM something. I don't even know. But there's another one
It's
that
the
they had to
blossom
do.
season. The blossom
So
season.
they had to do that. The reason why they had to do a blossom season, because there were no more abilities to merge with level 5s to get to a level 6. That's because the mechanism wasn't working, because they didn't expect for this many people to be so hyped up about Uppies. We have
Right,
more of a
right.
market than we've ever had with Uppies, ever. And it is booming. And all they have to
Sure.
do is just stop producing Origins, which they said they're going to do. Produce as many firsts and seconds and
I
blossoms
agree.
and all
And
those things, but Origins, give the Origins the highest, utmost utility, and let them be rare so that real collectors can store their NFT asset space. And that's where we're going to see the big crypto players, the big NFT asset players spending
well, that's
money,
what we're hoping
10,000.
for, K Twice. That's what we're hoping for. And look,
Yeah, I'm telling
RDP,
you.
he's in the chat as well, and he's like, yes, Uppie should go lower, but Origin should be higher. So
Yeah.
everyone, I mean, I wouldn't say everyone, but I would say a large amount
Metaverse
of
Melon, just
people
so you
that
know,
we
the
talk
floors will
to
never
agree.
go under where their floors are for Origins, ever. I have the resources and completely, so just so you know, do with what you guys want with that information. With where I'm buying the Uppies at, they'll never go below for Origins. Mark my words. So
I mean,
everything else will go low, but the Origins will never go below what I
hey,
dictate them to, because I will not let Upland do that to our Uppies. I'm not gonna let it happen.
well, with this knowledge that we have so far, this makes the most sense. Again, if
Yeah.
there is someone from Upland that could tell us something different, we would
Yeah.
be willing to change our views on any of this, like
Correct.
why it would make sense for Uppies to drop even more. It would be nice to tell your customers why that's in the best way for the game. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't understand. We think that it like Origins should be unique pretty much the way that they announced it. I mean, we think they should be unique. If there is something different that maybe we don't understand, let us know so that way we
But
can
this is
stop
why I think
talking
Upland
about
is. This is why I think Upland is like punking me, right? Like they're gonna do it. They just haven't launched it out yet, because we're far ahead of them. We understand it. I don't think they meant for Origins to sell out this fast. I don't think they knew that there was this many users to be able to utilizing the Uppie feature for merging this much. And now you can't even merge any Uppies almost anymore. We are down to like, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000 something. It's crazy, and like they're about to
it. Well,
go too. And once, so all
I
they
mean,
got to
look,
do.
one of the things that is definitely proven here are all of the players have been looking for something to do. And Uppies made a huge mark in December,
Yeah.
and it shows in the
Yeah.
average people that were logging in. I mean, it works. So for it to actually be taken away,
I love
like
that, Whoopi.
in a way, like it's hard to understand fully. So, and
Yeah.
by the way, we have 8 people on the site right now.
Yeah.
What's up? Keep
Yeah.
going to the site,
Yeah. And we're
uplandrevival.com.
gonna have Uppie. Me and Kev, we're working on some other things for like Uppie stats too, because now, Kevin knows I want to see them, and I only want to see them for economical purposes, right? So that Kevin can make fun of me as well. But we will have a bunch of features on the website for
I mean,
Uppies and
the
fun
only
stuff too,
reason I'm making fun of you, bro, is
because you
because
love
we
me.
don't have the answers.
I
I mean,
know.
if we had the answers, there's no way that I'd be making fun of you. I'd be right there with you,
I
purchasing
know.
everything. I would be
Everybody would be,
right
bro.
there,
Everybody
making
would
sure
be.
that that market never falls to $6 because you were
Yeah.
buying those cards at like $20 a pop. And then now you can just go in and buy some cards at $6
First
and
of all, I was
merge
buying
them
like level
together
threes at
and
20
turn them
bucks, bro. I
into
was
an
getting
origin.
deals, okay? I was getting deals from my boy like Danny P, bro. Danny P was slanging me some cards, bro, for some good
What'd
deals,
you buy
bro.
from Danny P today?
I think I bought at least $1,500 from him in USD, at least.
Just today or over the last
It
24
lasts
hours?
24 hours, yeah.
1,500 USD. So
Yeah.
look, we're serious. Obviously, Upland,
Yep.
it's in your best interest to come
And
out
it's
with some
also making Upland money
education.
because of how much money I'm spending on Uppies, because of the transactions, because of the fees, because the Sparklet. God dang it. Here's what I don't understand. One Uppie, level 1, with other one level 1. You have to merge it with 12
You
Sparklet.
love the Uppies, bro. I can
I
see it in
do.
your eyes,
I
bro.
do,
You
because it
love
makes
them,
me feel
bro.
like I'm part of Upland again, dude. It makes me feel like I'm part of the community. I got
Yeah,
people that are selling me, making deals. We're working together. I'm asking for this. We're asking questions. We're all engaged. We're having fun. We know that we're gonna flip these. You know, I mean, imagine 1-2 years from now when origins are completely like merged out and there's very few scarcity, and you got these big level 9s or 8s or 7s that have massive utility, that are helping buildings build stronger, helping you make more economy, getting more yield, helping you plant better, make better plants, I guess. I don't know. All this shit that you can do with Uppies. Uppies should be the foundation for everything, and they should make the whole economy go round. Whether it's Sparklet, whether it's STEM, whether it's Uppix, it should all be incorporated. And I feel like Uppies are the root of that. So if you're creating a utility with these 7, 8, 9, 10s, Uppies and IPUs, and giving them some strong value, they will be bigger than the freaking Bored Ape Yacht Club,
totally
bro.
agree with you. Totally agree
Yeah,
with you if it can happen. I mean, look,
if it can happen.
Dr. Tid, he's in here saying it's always too late when you have the answer. Well, I mean, and I get what he's saying, but at the same time, look, something needs to change. Players are leaving. New
Yeah.
players are finding it hard to stick around. So maybe it's
Yeah.
not like we have 100% of the answer, but maybe 50% of the answer, something to
Yeah.
get us to actually feel comfortable instead of being told that they're going to drop the value. I mean, that's a pretty strong statement. If I were a new player, and by the way, most people right now are searching, what do Uppies do? There
Yes.
are hundreds
Yes.
and hundreds of
Yes.
search terms that are being searched on a regular basis, and
Yes.
that's why that's exactly why the title of this video says
Yeah.
"How do Uppies work?" Because
And
that's
so
what people are
cryogenics,
searching
my
for
boy.
on Google Trends right now.
Yeah.
So
So
if you're
cryogenics,
searching
my
for that, you're
yeah.
figuring out how it works, and then you search just a little bit more and you find out that Upland wants to drop the value of
Yeah, that
something.
sucked.
And you don't know what that bottom floor is. Are you going to invest in Uppies right now? I don't think so. It's going to be a tough one. And that's all I'm saying.
But you're right too, and I don't disagree with you. I think that's what makes me happy too, Kev, is me and you do this, and I know that you talk shit, we make fun because we love each other and we have a good relationship. But
Oh yeah.
at the end of the day, dude, it's because I want that feeling again. I want to feel like Upland has that sense of home again for me, for my metaverse, for my properties, for my buildings, for my
Sure.
Uppies, whatever the hell that means. And so when I'm finding that solace with these Uppies, with the community, with people like Wolf, who other people that are getting cryptogenics, by the way. I love my boy Cryptogenics. Me and him been talking a lot about Uppies too. And it's just the truth. These things could be the future of a metaverse that the world's never seen. You know what I mean? They could really make this great. And they did say, Upland again, they did say that higher levels will have higher boosts. And I just hope that they make that happen and they do it quickly, because if they do that and they just do the right thing, they do what they said they're going to do. These origins, I mean, dude, look out, Board Yacht Club. I'm just the ape, whatever those apes. I mean, they'll be
I
nothing
mean,
compared
dude,
to what
a
Uppies can
lot of
do.
us that are playing this game came in during the NFT
Crypto boom,
phase,
yeah,
and we like this. I mean, this is
yes,
something that we like. So obviously, it's going to attract to our overall gameplay strategy. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But a lot of us have also learned that NFTs, kind of, I mean, most of them really went way under the market that we were expecting them to hold. So, and
100%, bro.
we were hoping that that wouldn't happen with Uppies. And then the creator of it, I've never heard of an NFT creator coming out and saying publicly that it wants to devalue what it's doing. I mean,
That
maybe
was tough.
behind the lines, maybe they change things or can manipulate things in a way, or maybe they don't want it to get to a point to where there is a bunch of burnout. But again, all we heard was they were going to devalue it. We didn't hear exactly why, what they
Isn't
thought
that such
that
the
would do
biggest
to the
contradiction, though?
economy, like
They literally said,
how it would hurt us in the future if they
yeah.
allowed it to be worth more. Like those are the questions that really need to be answered. Like how was that going to hurt us? How could we not have one section, since every season it looks like we continue to bring a different level of Uppies to the platform? So how could one origin hurt our whole economy with it basically holding value for the people that founded the game in the beginning, that were excited about Uppies, just like K Twice? And I'm gonna have to get him checked out. I really am, you guys. If he keeps buying these things, I'm gonna get him checked out, or I'm gonna have to snitch on him to his wife or something. I gotta
Don't tell
stop
the
it.
wife, bro. Don't tell the wife. No, definitely don't tell the wife, bro. I mean, you get me in trouble, bro. I'm gonna get banned by my own wife from buying Uppies, bro, because
You're gonna get
she gonna
your
start wanting something
USD
else.
canceled again.
Yeah, bro. She gonna be like, "Why you're buying Uppies? Well, what the are those? Why? How? What's the value?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Babe, I don't know. There, I don't. There's
How much
nothing
are they
yet.
going to be worth in the future? I don't know. You know what I mean?
I promise, babe. I promise. I'm gonna sell this level 8, and we're gonna get you some new shoes with this level 8. Okay, one of these
Yeah,
days.
yeah. So that's all we're
Listen,
saying. We
but
need
but
to,
but also too, I do know that it's a risk and it's a gamble, and it's one of those things to where I'm gambling on something that I love and care about, which is
yeah.
Upland. I'm gambling on
And I
this
can speak
community.
to that, bro. I
I'm
mean, you
gambling
do
on
love
I'm
it.
I'm
You
gambling
do.
on me and you, Kev. I'm gambling on what we believe in and how we operate here. I'm gambling on people like
Right.
Wolf and like Upland After Dark, because they believe in this and they're still doing this on Fridays until freaking midnight. I was hungover the next morning. I hung out with them as
I
long as
know.
I could. You know what I mean? I want to do whatever I can for the community, and that's honestly all that I'm trying to do. And I'm building through the economy, right? Congratulations to all the people that sold me their Uppies for the past 3 days. You're welcome. I spent a lot of money boosting this economy, boosting Upland's economy, giving back to giving back to you guys by buying my USD, by risking it, by putting it in here, putting my money where my mouth
Yeah.
is, to back up you guys, to back up this community, because I care about it and I know that we're going to create value in it, because that's what Upland said that we're going to do. Regardless of if Upland says, "Oh, we need to devalue this," and then comes right out 2 days later, says, "Oh, well, we're just going to let the community decide the value on the Uppies." Well, guess what? That's what we're doing. We're deciding the value on these
Well, but
origins.
then two days later, they devalued it, bro.
I mean, I know, bro. I get it.
And you know what? Look, K Twice is doing all of this, even with me in the back of his freaking whatever, in the back of his head, telling him, hey, be careful, be careful, be careful. So when he's telling you that he is rock solid and he is doing this for the community and doing this to make this game work, he's being authentic and 100%. And listen, I'll be there right alongside K Twice, right alongside with everybody else if it makes sense. I want it to make sense so we all can win together.
Yeah. That's honestly all we're trying to do, is we want to win together. And sometimes my antics might seem a little crazy. I'm very passionate about things I love and care about. But at the end of the day, I really want this. And I feel like if we show Upland that we're committed and we're dedicated and we're all moving in one cyclical movement together as a group, they got to listen to us and they got to do the right thing. They promised they'd give these things high boosts and good yields and good utility. So just do it, guys. Upland, just do the right thing here. Just do what you said you're going to do one time in 6 years, please. I'm asking you guys, do the right thing for the Uppies here. If these are the foundation, do you know how much value this will give for your buildings? You can build buildings faster. You can give more value to these things. You can merge properties. They're
There's
talking
all
about being
sorts
the
of things
merged
that could be
properties of
done.
special Uppies, dude. Like, there's so many great, unique things that Uppies can do. Don't just think about it as a yield boost. Don't just think about it as a max boost. Think about it as a gardener, as a lawnmower, as someone that's going to do better for your bushes, to get you better fruits and plants or something. There's so much more boost that they can give to us if they truly wanted
And
to.
bro, like Dr. Tid is saying, this is not financial advice.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, it's not
Course,
financial advice. I've
of
lost my ass
course,
off.
because you understand that you may lose, right? K
Yeah,
Twice. I mean, we talk about this all the
absolutely.
time. Like
Absolutely.
in reality, like
But we've
there's a
lost plenty of times to know.
right. That is correct. That is correct. And I like what Wolf is saying. Smash that like button, people. Let's
Hell yeah.
go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Look,
Absolutely. I
now
mean,
I'm reading so many comments, thanks to Shaq over there.
I know. Thank you, Shaq. I can't see him. I swear to God, I'm trying to read him, man.
I
I'm trying to
know,
get in
I
there.
know, I know.
They're so small on this end. I gotta get them on my monitor or something, man, up here in my studio.
We
I
need
gotta figure
help.
this out.
It would be nice to have someone on here with us that actually
Yeah,
like took charge of the comments and then
yeah.
kind of brought up the
Like
important
highlighted up
ones.
so I can see it on my screen, like Upland After Dark does when someone comments, it comes across the
Yeah,
screen. I was like,
like that's what I
that's
thought
cool.
we
I
were
can see
gonna do.
comments.
That's what I thought we were
Yeah,
gonna do when I
yeah.
clicked that little button right there, but no,
Mm.
it just
We'll have to play
literally
with it or
puts it
something.
in the middle of the screen. Like that's weird,
I, and I still can't see that, bro. I definitely still can't see that.
Exactly.
Oh, I know. I gotta get glasses, bro. I know. The buses didn't sell out because the boost wasn't worth it. I mean, I almost bought a bus. I did. But I already had one from a previous drop. And honestly, I wanted the bigger bus, like the city bus, not the school buses. And it's unfortunate, man. It is. It's unfortunate that you see. I mean, because why am I going to buy a bus right now? It's for my score. I don't care about my score, guys. I mean, the score does nothing for me on my yields. The score does nothing for me to build faster. The score does nothing for my uppies, right? I mean, what's the point of my score right now? I genuinely don't really know. Unless someone can give me a very detailed, thorough explanation, I would love that because I don't necessarily fully know. I can comprehend what their goals are trying to do, which is why I buy the uppies. But I would like them to just give us a roadmap, of like, okay, these
Yeah.
uppies are going to be able to do this for this. And then when you do this for this, so you're going to be able to take your boat out with your uppie and go fishing with that special uppie that's going to catch fish faster than other uppies because he has a boost to catch fish.
Yeah,
I mean, bro.
exactly.
Bro, and or like this, we've got a contractor uppie that can now build these massive buildings, these sky rises in New York or something at an accelerated pace to create the economy of building. They want to build, so give these uppies building yields, faster builds, faster things, faster like
I
more
mean,
hyper
so there's
things, more
all
unique
sorts of
designs.
things that could be done. But the question is can it be done with the platform, number one, and number two, will it be done? And if it won't be done, why won't it be done? I mean,
Yeah.
those are the real questions. And look,
And
if
why
you're a
can't it
new,
just be said? Why can't you just say it? Why can't you
well,
just
I mean, and some people would say, well, if you do say it, then the other people that figure it out lose the opportunity. And I mean, there's just all sorts of things
I
that
don't know
I
what that
hear,
means?
man. Like they're basically saying that the game is meant to be a mystery so
Oh my
that
God.
real players that actually play hard can figure things out and they could be the reward earners.
They are the reward earners, dude. They're the ones that I buy the uppies from. I'm making them USD. Are they forgetting that the whales are the one that's going to buy from them? And
Well,
so
it's not
them doing the
everyone.
work.
It's a small group of players. But I mean,
Gotcha.
the reality of it is that we're losing players. That way isn't working. That way is not working. So
Yeah.
look, K Twice, if you were a new player and you were just starting, what would you recommend for someone who is interested in uppies?
If they're interested in uppies, right
Just
now,
interested.
I would definitely dabble with a couple of different, buys. I would go to the floors and I would buy some floors of the first because here's the deal. You take two firsts at $7 at $8. They're $8 right now for firsts, right? I think they're $8. You buy two firsts for $16. You merge them. Now you've got a level 2. You can sell that level 2. I know I got balloons. Where are those balloons coming
Why
from,
doesn't
dude?
mine do that?
I don't know. Whatever.
That's some weird
But no.
settings, bro.
But so here's the deal. You're gonna get an origin, right? You're gonna get an origin right now because they're forcing the algorithm is forcing origins. I don't care what you say that they've been doing this and no one's been paying attention, which is why I'm doing. They're
And what
forcing
does an
origins.
origin give you, K Twice, as
So
far as utility?
if you have a
I'm
level
about to
two,
get up and go get a beer. Remember on the show, the
if you
mic
I
drop?
know, right? Yeah. If you
Come
have
on,
a
answer
level
the
2,
question. What does an origin do for you right now, Kay?
it does absolutely nothing.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna go
okay.
get a beer, bro. You know
Yeah,
what? I
yeah,
might have one.
yeah.
Gosh dang, bro. You're throwing shade out here. So, anyways, what I'm saying is, if you buy 2 first for $16, you can sell a level 2 Origin right now for 20. So you just made $4. What are y'all doing? You're making some money. Go make some money.
That's true. I mean, look, when I bought the pack of Uppies, I was able to flip them pretty quickly on the secondary market. I talked about that on Upland
Tell
After
him,
Dark.
Kevin. Tell
Yeah,
you weren't even
I
trying
definitely
to.
did.
You weren't even trying to, and you did it.
No, not at all, not at all. But when I found out and believed that they were going to devalue them, I decided that it would be in my best interest as quick as possible to flip them, and I did. I went ahead and did that, and I ended up doubling my money on all of my Uppies purchases. One of my large purchases was to K Twice for $40. I mean, what's up? I mean, basically, if you're a new player, and you buy Uppies, just DM K Twice. You will make your money back.
Because I'm generous and I'm trying to help the economy and try to move these Uppies, and so that people can believe in them the way that I think that they should do, and then having Upland do the right thing and just give them their utility. I mean, just give us a roadmap to it. Give us an infrastructure. Give us square one, right? Let us know what these things are going to do and how they're going to do it, and how you're going to integrate that into the system. And if you can do that, I'll keep buying, and I'm going to keep buying regardless, because I believe in Upland, I believe in the community, and I know that this is also helping the economy, and I'm going to lead by example. I'm going to show the other whales and other people that are not playing this game that, hey, I'm still in it with you guys. I'm ride or die. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stick it out with you guys, and I'm going to spend my money where I believe Upland should focus on, and that is in their Uppies right now, in that foundation. And I'm hoping that they see that, and I'm hoping that other people see in. I mean, there's a lot of people that I'm messaging that have not played in years, and I'm excited to hopefully see them come back. I really am. I've had some really good friends
Dude,
from some of
get
these.
them to come back. We just need utility.
Yeah,
I mean, those are facts, dude. We could get a lot of people to come back if Upland actually gave utility for some of these items. I mean, just start with just like 25% of them. Like, just give a little.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Anything would work. Anything would work. You know what I mean?
So I would recommend, if a new player is starting, I would definitely tell them to take advantage of the FSA market. Take advantage of
Hold on, Kevin. It's 420, bro.
Bro, I don't. Yeah. There you go, bro. There you go.
Bro.
Shit, bro, and it was right on your desk, bro.
No, I actually want to pull that on my
shit.
Come on, man. Wolf says 420, so to make sure that he knew it's 420, and that's the first time I've done that in like a couple weeks. I just pulled that out of my drawer. So guess what?
There you go.
You're welcome, guys.
There you go.
That's what's up. That's what I do for my community, bro. Because I don't care. I don't care. I want everybody to win. I want everyone to freaking feel good about what they're doing, and Uppies can absolutely do that, dude. With the founder, if they really do what they're gonna do, they can create a whole momentum swing, a complete momentum swing. And guess what? The first foundation is NFT asset space, and I want to explain that. When crypto was big, people would look for NFT asset storage space. What that means is an NFT asset where they can store their money and it gains value hiding it. Just being honest. So
for sure.
NFTs like the Bored Yacht Club or whatever, that was so silly. There was just people that were storing their money in crypto NFT asset spaces because there was a volume, there was flow. Now, if Uppies can do the same thing and they have an NFT asset space and they can prove to gain value, people will love them. And guess what that'll do? That'll expand and open up the game's horizon to all types of different new crypto and people that play the game.
Bro.
I know.
The daily active users. Like,
but it's not proven because nothing is given to what we've been promised for.
If the utilities came through, for sure. Yeah. So I would recommend for a new player, basically start with the FSAs. Don't spend any USD until you understand the economy. So if you're new and you're listening to this, do not spend anything until you understand the economy. I would say join our Discord. Our link is here in the description. Check out Upland Revival. We have a bunch of guides that are kind of squared away for you guys to get to understand. This game is complex, but I guarantee you the community will help you find the answers that you're looking for. Wolf had made a great comment that he came in at first, started watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and started on his way. Eventually continued, gained some friends in the community, and he just kept moving on and moving on and moving on. Whoever is starting in this game, you definitely need to have people that understand the game helping you when you're making decisions. So
Yeah.
that's what I can offer as far as advice.
And that's great advice, Kevin. I got to tell you, man, I'm really, grateful for how much work you have put into this website. You've done a lot of really great things for this community as well, and I think people don't understand that either. We've really put a lot of effort
Thank
into
you.
figuring out what exactly to give this community. And dude, I mean, you make fun of me, and we have a good time, but like at the end of the day, you still want this to win, and you still are doing that, which is why we built this entirely beautiful website, to make this something special for new players to come in and learn exactly what you just said. Because again, there's no guides. You can't come into Upland right now and no guides. There's no guides that's going to tell you how to do this, to do that for Uppies, the foundational of what should you do, because so much is disconnected. We don't know what to actually connect. Should I buy a property? Should I build a building first, or should I buy an Uppie first? Should I do
Right.
this? Should I buy Uppix first? Should
And
I
then
buy
on top of
Sparklet
that,
first?
you need to learn to reserve any Sparklet that you may have acquired so that you can be successful when the gamified earning structure comes out the next season, because there are
Yeah.
things that you're going to need to have to do in order to maintain your monthly yield. And
Yeah.
that's important as well. So
Yes, I
you
have no idea.
definitely, like, you don't want to get to the 5% level. You like, right, K
Dude, I'm at
Twice?
12% right now, and I'm miserable, bro. I'm making like 100,000 Upix a day right now, where I'm used to like 300 to 400,000. It is terrible. It's tragic. I'm pissed off at my Upix production because again, I wasn't paying attention to the missions. Dude, just let me pay a monthly fee and let me hit all of my yields. Like that's, or how about I get an Uppie, an Origin Uppie that allows me to get 20% yield for nothing. I'm just saying.
and 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 we got lightning leg here in the comments, and he said they have an Upland guide, which they do. They have an Upland guide on the Upland official website. There's no doubt about it, but it definitely doesn't tell you don't buy Uppix in the Uppix store. It definitely doesn't tell you, like there are things that it does not tell you, and it is good. It is good that they do have a guide there, but
That's
it's a
kind
lot
of true,
different
bro.
than what the players would tell someone. We don't want
That
anyone
is,
to get burnt out, and the fact that they've actually had a guide for a long period of time, and the guide isn't helping attract new players and keep them logging in every day, speaks
uh,
for itself.
yeah. I've
It
also
just
never seen or heard of the guide. And again, like you said,
No,
it
there's
doesn't.
one on there. There's one on
I
there.
know, but what I'm saying is, you're right though. It's got to be outdated. What does it do? Teach you to treasure hunt? I don't know
No, I
anyone
mean
that still treasure hunts.
it basically look, it's Upland 101 and it's great, but you know what? We have Upland real talk, like a little different. So hey, one of the things that is ending today is the Million Upix giveaway for comments inside of our
Love it.
uplandrevival.com.
Hell
So if
yeah.
you want to earn up to 50,000
Oh yeah, yeah.
Upix
Tell them.
today, if you want to earn up to 50,000 Upix today, make sure you're joined on our Discord server, read about it, and
Yep.
go on, make a couple comments. As of tomorrow, we will no longer be running the Million Upix giveaway.
Yeah.
So today is literally the last day. Everyone will be
So
paid
go
out tomorrow.
comment, go do your thing, because we will pay this out. We will distribute this out to each and every single person that helps us. Because again, this is the type of stuff that we want to do. We want to give back to our community, and through this website, we're going to be able to do that. So we want as many active people to kind of help us do that. So we're
Yeah.
willing to put our money where our mouth is and give away some Upix.
And even if you want to go on to the site and tell everyone about how big of an idiot we both are, that's fine too. Feel free. If you want to say that, hey, maybe we're 50% right, whatever you want to say, like we really don't care. Like, go say how you really feel, get your information out there. But again, the Million Upix giveaway will be ending tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's a really cool thing too. So go out there, go comment. Anything else, Kev? I think we can kind of wrap this up today, man. And there's so much more exciting stuff that I want to talk about, but I
So
get carried away.
just to clarify, Dr. Tid, you're right. You cannot purchase Uppix except for in the store, FYI. That is 100% correct. That's not what I meant to say. I probably should have clarified that a little better. Basically, what I was thinking was you go into the Uppies store, you buy Uppies in the Uppies store, you purchase a property for the Uppies that you just purchased, but then learn that you could have just saved your $20 USD that you bought for the Uppies for. You went to the property, you bought it for 20% of value, and you do it that way, and then you flip it in the game, and you really start to make some Uppies. But yes,
Yeah,
thank you for
if you want
clarifying.
if you want to go buy a level 1 Uppie right now for $8 and go flip it for 35-40,000 Uppies. There you go. That's how you buy Uppies today.
Yeah. And Shaq saying, give some credit to YK 2012 for the Upland Guide.
That's an old name.
Absolutely.
That's an
Yeah.
old name. That's an OG right there.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that dude puts out a lot of videos. I would also say, hey, go watch his videos. If you're a new player, he's got a lot of information out there that can benefit you. So I would absolutely go check him out. He is a legit player. He's been around for quite some time, and he's an opinion that can be trusted.
Yeah. 100%. 100%,
All right.
man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys' support, man. Thank you guys for being here. We have a lot
Yes,
more
thank
stuff
you.
coming up. We got a lot more announcements coming up. We're going to be doing some more giveaways. I would love to be making an announcement that we are launching the first ever private utility. I'm just hoping that Upland comes out with theirs, and then we will be announcing ours as well. So stay tuned for a lot of different things, guys. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you guys next Monday, or we'll try to catch you guys in the Discord. Thank you guys so much.
Later, guys.